What's going on, guys, and welcome to another how to use Pokemon VGC episode. Now, my previous ones, which was how to use Raikou VGC 2015, did really good on my channel, and so did the Mega Kangaskhan one VGC 2016. So I thought, I'm going to change things up from my usual schedule, and we're going to be doing a Mawile episode for you guys today. Now, based on what I've seen on Pokemon, right, I'm going to just base it off that and of usage stats, but I have two sets for you guys today. You can pick any of them, but the first one I'm going to tell you is probably the most used one. I mean, you can run whatever you want to, of course, Rock Slide's an option and other things like that. But these, especially this set I'm going to say now, is probably the one I'd recommend because it just does so much. Like, Sucker Punch, of course, outspeeds a lot of things because it has priority. And so yeah, and especially if you need those easy KOs, so let's say if like Kyogre's on half health or something like that, you have a Mega Mawile, you have Sucker Punch, you can just kill the Kyogre without it having to hurt you, because Mawile is generally not that fast. But my second set on Mawile is going to be fast, just saying, but this Mawile right now is going to be Mawile with the item Mawile Knight. Of course your Mawile will be level 50, right? With the ability to Intimidate, because you can get that attack drop, and it's very useful if you haven't megaed yet. So say if Rayquaza is causing you a lot of troubles, send in Mawile with Intimidate, and there you go, you're good to go. Now, of course, Mawile is generally pretty good in Trick Room teams, so I'd recommend using Mawile in a Trick Room team. But Protect, Play Rough, Iron Head, and Sucker Punch is generally the moves that you probably want to run, because Iron Head one-shots any kind of Xerneas, I think. Actually, I don't think it I think it does, actually. I know normal Mawile doesn't KO a Xerneas, but Mega Mawile definitely does. Especially with that, especially with Mawile's ability. So, Play Rough is generally pretty good. I mean, Iron Head is probably more safe because Play Rough can miss, guys. I think Play Rough, let me see here. Play Rough has a 90% accuracy, but Play Rough definitely can miss. So Iron Head is, of course, a lot better because it can also have flinches. But yeah, I talked about Sucker Punch, and yeah, as for the EV spread, I would probably run this. Of course, I mean, you could change up the natures to, I think mine was, I can't exactly remember the one that I've used before, but I think it was an attack increasing nature. I think it might have been Lonely. So yeah, any kind of attack increasing nature is pretty good, because Mawile, even though it is already really hard hitting Pokemon, it can use some more attack because you might not be KOing every single Pokemon, but with that, and see, with that Adamant 252 attack, you'll definitely kill a lot of Pokemon. Now, as for my second set, I've run something pretty different. I don't know if you guys will want to try that. I probably don't recommend it, but I thought, I'm not going to show just one set, I'm going to show two. So I've gone with Mawile, of course, with the Mawile Knight, with the ability to Intimidate, and I've gone with Knockoff, actually, guys. Now, Knockoff is an extremely good move, because if you need to get rid of someone's item, you can just knock off, and it does damage. It does, like, is it 80? 65 power. So, I'm a bit off there, but Knockoff is an extremely good move, especially with Mawile's, what's it called? I can't remember Mawile's ability, actually, but let's just quickly look that up. So I guess Huge Power, right? So Huge Power, I don't know how I forgot that, but the attack is doubled, right? So Knockoff is basically 130 base power, and it gets rid of someone's item. So say if you come across Cresselia, Knockoff, that's probably gonna come close to KO, maybe around half, maybe, depending on what kind of Cresselia they're running, whether it's bulky, physically bulky Cress. You could just knock off that Pokemon and do around half with that attack times 2. Now, I just went with Iron Head and Sucker Punch and Protect again, because your opponents probably are going to have moves that say one-shot a Mawile. Like, I'm sorry to say this, but Kyogre generally probably one-shots a Mawile. Groudon probably does, depending on what kind of Groudon they're running. I'm sure if you wanted to run a bulky Mawile, you could probably run some specially bulky Mawile that'll definitely work, but yeah, so you can maybe calc it to see if Groudon can AF Power one-shot a Mower. So, yeah, so this is basically the sets that I would run, and I'd probably recommend for you guys. This is top on the usage stats, and Sucker Punch is probably the best move on Mawile because it's like, it's just so good. It's 160 base power with Mawile's ×2. It'll one-shot a Rayquaza. That I know it one-shots a Rayquaza Sucker Punch, but they're probably generally running Focus Sash. So that's why, yeah, I'd recommend this set for you guys, and I'm pretty, like, if you're gonna run a set, probably use my first one. And I hope you guys have enjoyed, and please leave a like and subscribe for more. 55 subscribers, it's amazing, guys. And yeah, I will catch you guys next time. See ya.